It's Margarita, and we are taking it to the house of Maison Mataha with this double feature of Brownie Pop and Evasion Bonbon. Now, I'm sure most of us are familiar with arguably their most popular release, Escapade Gourmand. However, I had that one and it was a catch and release for me, mainly because it was just a little too, if I recall correctly, too Tonka dominant. I don't recall the notes offhand, but I think it kind of reminded me too much of some Bianco latte notes, and I do not like that fragrance at all. It smells like plastic, and the gourmandness wasn't gourmanding for me, so I ended up decluttering it. But they just had a new release of Brownie Pop, and I'm like, okay, chocolate. I am actually looking for a great chocolate fragrance, and so I'm like, this is worth a try. Went to Lucky Scent and I ordered it. And they also sent me a sample of their other release, Evasion Bonbon. So I'm wearing these fragrances, one on each side. I've actually done full wear tests of these as well to give you all a full scope of this. And overall, I am not impressed, mainly because of the performance. I have applied both fragrances twice within an hour, and they are already skin scents. That is my issue. So maybe these fragrances need time to mature. Let me know in the comments if this is what it could be, because there is no reason that a fragrance that is considered niche and something that's, over $100 and things of that nature should be performing like a body spray, for lack of a better comparison. But let's start with the grand dame of the video here, Brownie Pop. Now, the bottles, they are absolutely stunning. I love gold and neutral tones, and this will show well on any and everybody's display, especially if you are a gold luxury lover like me. This is an extrait de parfum, which further makes me wonder why it's such a faint scent. So I'm thinking that maybe it does just need to sit and mature for a bit. I also noticed that their bottles do have a tenth, give or take, of clear space, and that typically does help fragrances to kind of mature in the bottle a lot easier because there's some airspace. So I'm going to let this sit for a bit, and hopefully over the next month or so, it will actually get some lasting power and stick to my skin. But these notes: brown sugar, chocolate, biscuit, popcorn, hazelnut, vanilla, and sandalwood. Now, what I'm getting just from smelling it is less of a brownie and more of a tiramisu. There's a coffee note that I'm picking up that just really seems to amplify, and that's what I'm getting more so than brownie. If you're looking for a straight up bakery style brownie, this is not it. This is more of a dark chocolate, like a straight up cacao versus milk chocolate, gourmand nougaty fluffy brownie. This is one of those refined brownies that is more semi-sweet versus sweet. And actually, what I can most compare this to is a new release from Paris Corner, Tiramisu Speculoos. I love that fragrance. It was a great product, under 50 bucks. And honestly, the performance is better on that. So if you're looking for a less costly version of this fragrance, not identical, but close enough to where I don't think you would need both, I would go for that based on performance. If you prefer the true cacao pod, the true earthiness of chocolate, I would say go for the Maison Mataha. Now for the second fragrance, Evasion Bonbon. This was a sample I got from Lucky Scent when I ordered the full bottle. Thank you, Lucky Scent. This is something I was interested in trying anyway, because anything that's gourmand, I'm all for getting my nose on it. So I'm wearing this as well on this side, and I just dropped the bottle. And the performance is a little bit better than the Brownie Pop. However, I don't quite care for the scent as much, and because it's not a full-on gourmand in my opinion. You all know I'm the gourmand queen. I want it to smell edible. This does not. It does smell nice though. It's strawberry dominant. So if you like a nice strawberry fragrance, it's more gourmand than Burberry Her. So this is definitely not along those lines, but I would compare it to Sphinx's Strawberry Sugar High. That's what I get, or Strawberry Kiss. I forget, it's one of those two. So if you have those, you may not need this unless you prefer something slightly more powdery. This is a powdery strawberry versus a juicy strawberry. Now the notes in this one are strawberry, go figure, caramel, tremolo, I have no idea what that is, jasmine, ylang ylang, vanilla, and musk. I'm getting a powdery strawberry. Okay, so chamello is, I guess, some type of candy based on the illustration here. So it is definitely a candy-like strawberry scent, but it is not juvenile. This is more of a mature powdery strawberry. It's more like strawberry-esque versus juicy strawberry. Between the two, scent-wise, I do prefer the Brownie Pop. If you're looking for something with a little bit better performance and a little bit more mature or even more everyday wear, I would go for the Evasion Bonbon. Now that I've sampled this, I will not be buying a full bottle of this, but I am glad that I had the chance to experience it. So these are the second and third fragrances that I've tried from this house. And what I'm noticing is that they do have gourmand fragrances, but the fragrances are not gourmand enough to be considered edible gourmands. So if you are someone who loves gourmands that straddle the line, that toe the line between sophisticated and edible, but not quite either, I would say you definitely would love this house. If you're okay with waiting a bit for your fragrance to mature, to have that lasting projection that a lot of us look for, go for it. Good things are worth the wait. So I will be giving it a chance as well. But overall, I do like it. I don't regret this fragrance. I will be finding ways to enjoy this next month or so, you know, once it's had a chance to sit and can stick to my skin. But I do like it. Even though it's not a full-on edible gourmand, the gourmand queen is still willing to give it a try. I might even try layering it with some things to give it more of a chocolatey oomph, or to maybe give it some more sweetness. I may layer it with some of my fruity or vanilla scents to see if I can make myself smell like maybe like a Neapolitan milkshake or ice cream cone or something like that. So stay tuned for that because I love layering. Also, if you'd like to try a sample of Brownie Pop or anything else in my collection for that matter, if I think it's worth sharing, it is on my website, wilsonnotes.com. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone and everyone. And until next time, I am Margarita, and you have an awesome day. Bye.